Alright, shalom. As I stated before, this is for informational, educational purposes, or to invoke thought freely. This is by no way that I'm encouraging or telling anyone to do anything. I'm just providing information that I have found, and if you're interested, you can look into it further for yourself, because this is an informational, educational, and for sometimes entertainment purposes channel here on YouTube. This portion from the document entitled "The Great IRS Hoax: Why We Don't Owe Income Tax," version 4.54. It says copyright. Well, let me put it up. Every version from this document that I've read is copyrighted from the Family Guardian Fellowship. 1 through 7 or 8 videos I've done on this. So this is the copyright of the Family Guardian Fellowship. http://famguardian.org/ Okay. This portion here, let's see. This is based on, it says tax. A charge by the corporation on income of an individual, corporation, or trust, as well as the value or an estate or a gift. And you heard time and time again, all estates and estates have been given back to the people. So without debt, so you can't tax it. The objective in assessing the tax is to generate revenue to be used for the needs of the public. A pecuniary relating to what they call money, burden laid upon individuals or property to support the corporation, and is a payment exacted by legislative authority. In Re Mentinger, DC, Text 31F SUPP period 977 978 979 period. Essential characteristics of a tax are that it is not a voluntary payment or donation, but an enforced contribution exacted pursuant to legislative authority. Then it says Michigan Employment Section Commission versus Pat. On and on. A ratable portion of the the property and labor of the individual citizen taken by the nation in the excess of its sovereign rights for the support of the corporation, for the administration of the laws as the means of continuing in the operations of the various legitimate functions of the state, and enforced contribution of money or other property accessed in accordance with some reasonable rule. And once again, money is gold and silver coin, according to U.S. Constitution, Article 1, Section 10, or other property accessed in accordance with some reasonable rule, or exportionment by authority of a sovereign state on persons or property within its jurisdiction for the purpose of defraying the public expenses. In a general sense, a contribution exposed. Okay, let me try to move on quickly. Taxes as legally defined are mandatory payments to the corporation exacted by operation of law, which is not voluntary and which support only the corporation. If the monies paid can be used, this is according to this document, if the money is paid, but also consider U.S. Constitution Article 1 Section 10 states that none but gold and silver coin is classified as money. If the monies paid can be used for wealth transfer or supporting private persons or organizations, then they do not qualify as taxes. According to the U.S. Supreme Court. I guess let me throw some cases you can look up. Let's see. Coolie consists lime. Coolie, comma, CONST period, LIM period, comma, 479. It said taxes or burdens or charges imposed by legislature upon persons or property to raise money for the public purposes. Let's see. Taxes, as legally defined, are mandatory payments to the corporation exacted by operation of law, which is not voluntary and which support only the corporation. If the monies paid can be used for wealth transfer or supporting private persons or organizations, which the United States corporation is a private corporation, then they do not qualify as taxes according to U.S. Supreme Court. Let's see. Coulter J. in Northern Liberties versus St. John's Church, 13 PA Street, 104 says, very forcibly, I think common mind is everywhere taken in the understanding that taxes are a public imposition levied by authority of the corporation for the purpose of carrying on the corporation all of its machinery and operations, that they are imposed for public purposes. See also Prey versus Northern Liberties, 31 PA ST 69, matter of Mayor of New York, 11 John 77, Comden versus Allen, 2 Dutch, 398, Sharpless versus Mayor Supra Hansen versus Vernon, 27 IA 47, Whiting, Loan Association versus Topeka, 20 Wall 655, 1874. Taxes which are paid voluntarily and which are spent on wealth transfer or to support private purposes are referred to as donations. And when their payment is enforced, they are called extortion. All right, so we'll go ahead and I guess end right there for this purpose. But like I said, if you're interested to look up, this is shared by Copyright Family Garden Fellowship, http://famguardian.org/ The Great IRS Hoax, Why We Don't Owe Income Taxes version 4.5.